Wanna be a deadly boss during those boss fights in Black Myth Wukong? Well done, you've arrived at the best part you could. Suppose you're gearing up to wreak havoc in this game and want to dominate with some seriously epic builds. In that case, you'll need these 4 killer setups that will make you feel like a chaotic and invincible warrior. Number 1. Immobilize/Frost build. Alright, let's start with the Immobilize/Frost build. The go-to for anyone who loves the idea of turning their enemies into frosty statues before smashing them into pieces. This is more about strategy, control, and making sure your foes can't even twitch without your say-so. For this to be a success, you'll need the Golden Long Staff, a legendary weapon you can snag during the Waterfall quest. And if you did already, just wow, isn't it a true beast? And trust us, it only gets better when you pair it with the Immobilize skill. Now, the plan here is simple but devastating. Freeze your enemies in place with Immobilize, then lay into them with the L2 spin to rack up focus points. But don't just settle for 3 bars of focus, no way. Push it to 4 and unleash a Dragon Smackdown that'll have your enemies regretting they ever crossed you. The beauty of this combo is how quickly and reliably you can execute it. Honestly, frozen bosses mean delightful easy pickings. It flaps its wings and spreads frost, freezing anything in its path. And the best part, you can farm it back up in seconds. This spirit combined with your immobilization skill ensures that your enemies aren't going anywhere fast. To maximize this, you'll want to gear up with the Golden Armor set. This boosts your attack power every time you use your spirit skill, and since you'll be spamming that skill, your power is going to be through the roof. Plus, every critical hit you land replenishes your chi, turning you into a relentless juggernaut of destruction. The Immobilize skill tree is your best friend here, so make sure it's fully unlocked. Focus on skills like Stagnation and Pillar Stance to extend the duration of your freezes and maximize the damage you dish out. And don't forget Cloud Step. This skill is essential for repositioning and keeping your enemies exactly where you want them, frozen and helpless. To round out this build, you'll want the Tiger Tally and Beast Buddha Curios. The Tiger Tally boosts your attack power with every combo, while the Beast Buddha cranks up your critical hit damage, ensuring that every strike counts. Add in spells like Hoarfrost, which unleashes a massive Frostbane aura of effect, or Umbral Abyss for more aggressive play, and you got yourself a build that's as deadly as it is fun. Number 2. Thunder build. Switching gears, we have the Lightning Shinobi/Thirst build, which is all about speed, agility, and striking with the precision of a ninja. This setup is perfect for players who love to stay light on their feet, darting around the battlefield and delivering deadly strikes before the enemy even knows what's happening. Fully executing your light attack combo is critical, and the composure skill ensures you can always finish the job. Nothing's more satisfying than dodging at the end of a combo and following up with a devastating Thunder Slam. But the magic isn't stopping there. The Thirst Stance is where you want to invest your points, particularly in skills that enhance your jumping attacks and thrusts. Equip the Locust Antenna Mask to boost your jump attack power, making sure every hit packs a punch. And when things get too hot, use Cloud Step to dodge out of trouble or reposition for another deadly strike. To really electrify your enemies, pair your attacks with a Gore-Eye Daoist Spirit. This spirit cranks up your thunder damage, making your strikes even more lethal. Combine this with the long-scale battle robe from Chapter 3 that you get after defeating Xian Long, and the Locust Antenna Mask that you'll find in Chapter 4 to further boost your lightning damage. The Vengeful Mirage skill is the icing on the cake, leaving behind explosive clones after perfect dodges. Not only do these clones deal damage, but they also apply the Thunderbane debuff, setting your enemies up for an even bigger fall. If you really want to go all in on damage, consider the Spellbinder buff. This Chapter 3 buff sacrifices your ability to cast spells in exchange for a massive boost in attack power. To get the most out of this, make sure your max mana is as high as possible before activating this buff. Pair it with a Gore-Eye Daoist Spirit, which increases your max mana and drops a staff that boosts your damage even further. Activate this before Spellbinder, and you'll be dishing out double the damage. Perfect for those tough boss fights. As for Curios, the Thunder Flame Seal is a must as it enhances your lightning damage. Pair it with the Tiger Tally for consistent attack power boost with every combo. And while your focus is on pure damage, don't forget to use Cloud Step to stay mobile and avoid getting cornered. Number 3. Hyper Aggressive Smash Stance. If subtlety isn't your style and you prefer to smash through enemies with brute force, the hyper-aggressive smash stance build is your ticket to glory. This setup is all about overwhelming your enemies with continuous attacks, leaving them no room to breathe. The key to this build is the smash stance tree. Max out skills that boost your damage during immobilization and deflection, turning you into a powerhouse in close combat. The Rat State Staff is your weapon of choice, amplifying your light attack combos and allowing you to follow up quickly after a resolute strike. This weapon ensures that you can maintain your momentum, keeping your enemies on the defensive. The Immobilize skill plays a crucial role here, locking your enemies in place and increasing the damage they take. Fully investing in the Immobilize tree is non-negotiable, especially focusing on Evanescence, which extends the duration and lowers the cooldown for your immobilizations. Pair this with a rock-solid tree for added defense, and you become an unstoppable force, deflecting attacks and punishing your enemies with every strike. Your armor should be the bronze set with its Evil Crasher set bonus, which significantly enhances your Immobilize skill and boosts your overall DPS. This combination makes you a nightmare to deal with. Every time you immobilize an enemy, you're setting them up for a follow-up that they won't survive. For your spirit, the Wandering Wight is a great choice, as it pairs well with your immobilization tactics, adding even more damage to your already devastating arsenal, providing massive damage reduction that allows you to stay in the fight longer. This build thrives on aggression, always pushing forward and never giving your enemies a moment to regroup. One of the real strengths of this build is its versatility. You can adapt to different combat situations with ease. Against regular enemies, you'll be able to overwhelm them with sheer force, but when facing tougher bosses, your parrying skills and well-timed deflections will create the openings you need. The combination of smash stance and immobilize gives you a unique edge, letting you stun even the most resilient foes before delivering a crushing blow. You'll also need to manage your focus points carefully. While this build is all about aggression, you don't want to run out of resources at a critical moment. Mastering the timing of your L2 spin and resolute strike will keep your momentum going and ensure you can always deliver those powerful finishing moves. Number 4. Rolling Stone build. For those who love combining raw power with strategic mobility, the Rolling Stone build is the perfect balance. This setup utilizes the heavy-hitting power of a charge smash approach while keeping you mobile and in control. The Golden Long Staff paired with the Pilgrim's Armor set is central to this build. The Pilgrim's Armor stacks damage as you move, allowing you to charge your heavy attack while running. Timing is everything here. Your damage buff drops off quickly after you stop moving, so you need to strike fast to maximize your output. Cloud Step is also crucial, allowing you to stay mobile and dodge incoming attacks while charging up your next devastating strike. The red-haired Yaka Spirit moderately increases your heavy attack damage, making it a perfect fit for this build. The Golden Armor set further boosts your power and increases chi recovery upon critical hits, ensuring that you can keep dishing out heavy damage without running out of steam. Enhance the Cheating Staff into the Spider Celestial Staff in Chapter 4 for a 12% critical hit chance, adding even more lethality to your strikes. Invest in Spirit Shot and Stagnation spells to sustain your focus points and amplify your damage during immobilization. Use Cloud Step for mobility, allowing you to reposition and maintain pressure on your enemies without exposing yourself to unnecessary risks. This build excels in quick, powerful strikes that keep your foes off balance. Keep running to maintain your damage buff, and use Cloud Step to dodge attacks while setting up your next charge smash. Timing your strikes to land just as your buff peaks ensures maximum damage. Now, are you gonna reap out of these and take your attacks to the next level? Comment down, and for more gaming tips, make sure to subscribe. With more, we'll reach you soon.